And welcome back. Well, the appeal of riding a motorcycle is easy to see. There's open roads, there's fresh air, and you spend a lot less money on gas. It's also not surprising that those in motorcycle accidents are more likely to be injured or even die than being in a regular car or truck.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Mike Bertling from the McLario firm joins us now with important information about how a lawyer can be extremely helpful if you get into an accident on your bike. Great to see you this morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, nice to see you guys.
Yeah, in person.
That's really great.
That's right.
What do you feel is particularly important as it relates to motorcycle safety and awareness?
Well, certainly this time of year, it's getting nice out. Today's a great day for motorcyclists, but I guess I kind of noticed in Milwaukee too. I think I've seen motorcyclists out and about every month this year because they go all the time. But what's important with motorcycle awareness is to just look for them because they're smaller, they move sometimes quicker, and a lot of the accidents that I've been involved with my clients have been, they just weren't seen. People just pull out in front of them.
Yeah.
People run them off the road, or they switch lanes because they're sitting in their blind spots. And so, it's just pay attention, take your time and look around.
I've noticed even the sensors on my car don't always sense for a motorcycle. So I think, we come to rely on some of that technology that doesn't always pick up a motorcyclist. What is the kind of the reality of accidents that you've seen, like how often they occur? Or
Well, I have some statistics, and in 2019 there were 5,000 motorcyclists killed in this country. And as you said in the beginning, you're 29 more times or more likely to be killed than if you were in a passenger vehicle, and you're 4 times more likely to be injured if you're in a motorcycle accident. So, and that makes sense, obviously. And so it's very important for both the motorist and the motorcyclist to pay attention and be careful.
For sure, because we don't want to hit anybody, and especially because you feel like motorcyclists are much less protected not being in a vehicle.
They're vulnerable.
Let's talk about the way excuse me, that attorneys can be helpful, starting with the fact that you can work with authorities, police, I'm guessing, when there's an investigation, and other people.
Yeah, we're able to contact the authorities pretty quickly, and in some accidents they will do a reconstruction where they'll put everything together and kind of figure out what happened and who did what. We also can take that information, then we can also go out and get our own engineers on behalf of our clients to kind of check up on all that. And that's important in motorcycle cases because there's a lot of belief out there sometimes with people that the motorcyclists are always speeding around and they're not real careful, and it's kind of, they get in bad positions, but that's not the case at all. And so it's important for the motorcyclist to have an attorney, to have somebody who can put this together and actually prove what happened. And it's not like a lot of people might think it's the motorcyclist taking a risk out there. It's just because of the way the person's driving, the car is driving.
And I've been in an accident before where I felt like the report was inaccurate to what actually happened. So the fact that you hire people to help really put that together on their side can, I'm sure, help a lot as well. You also can help determine what the true extent of the medical injuries are.
Oh, sure. We certainly, on behalf of our clients, we would gather all of their records and bills, and then we would talk to their doctors and find out what the future is going to bring, because that's really important. Motorcycle accidents can be catastrophic with their injuries, and a person can be dealing with that for the rest of their life, and it can affect their future medical expenses, it can affect their future earning capacity. And so all these things we put together and we analyze to make certain that as we're presenting a claim on behalf of an injured motorcyclist, that we know all the answers and that we make certain they're fully compensated, so that as best we can, we try to put their life back together.
What about, you mentioned claims, what about navigating the insurance claims?
Yeah, that's tough. The insurance companies are there for, maybe I'm just a little bit jaded, but I think they're there for one purpose, and that's to say no.
Yes.
And they're to say, we're not going to pay you this or that because you don't deserve it. It's important, I think, to have an attorney to put together a case, because until you do that, the insurance company can kind of mess around with you because they know you really can't take the next step, which would be to sue them if you need to, or take them to court if you need to make a judge or a jury award compensation. So until you do that, I see clients that come in, I see that they're kind of being played with. and they're not really being taken seriously. Now, when you get a good attorney involved, they start taking you serious.
And they can almost harass you a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I experienced that. So I really do think having somebody on your side matters. Representation and just the legal matters and the settlement and things like that, that's really, you do all of that.
Right, we do everything. In bigger cases, we can put together structured settlements where we put together economic or financial instruments that would pay a client for the rest of their life periodically. If they're going to miss work, we kind of replace that paycheck. If they're going to need future treatment, we put together those types of things, so money's there for the future treatment. So we put together everything for the client to make certain that whatever happens to them as a result of their injuries, they're taken care of.
It's so great. That peace of mind is so important. Mike, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate it. And that peace of mind we mentioned is important to avoid the stress of collectors so you can focus on taking care of you and your family and getting better. So go to the McLario firm's website to download a free brochure, 5 mistakes to avoid after a crash. That's McLario.com, or to learn about all 10 ways an attorney can help you if you are in a motorcycle accident. You can schedule a free virtual or in-person consultation. The phone number is 262-251-4210.